So there are different things that we tackle, right? Everyone has a different experiences. So we are going to understand from everyone's experience as well as other mentors who has already teaching for years. So yeah, before moving ahead, I'll be telling you basics of Gate XCXL, and then we'll go with a discussion of other mentors as well. Okay. For us as a food technologist, so totally we are going to talk about as a food technologist, and what are the examinations for masters that we have, right? So among all the examination, let it be MSc, MS or MTech, there are a couple of gateways through that we can do our masters. It may be MS degree, or it may be MSc, or may be MTech. Okay. So today we'll be more focused on one of the examination among all the examinations, that is GATE. It is called Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. And in that GATE, there are 29 subjects that we are as a graduate are eligible to appear. But as a food technologist, we are bound to appear for certain that code that is called GATE XE and GATE XL. We as a food technologist, okay. So in GATE XE and GATE XL, there are two streams that all the food technologists is moreover we are aware of. If you're going to bifurcate GATE XE and GATE XL, so I'm going to tell about GATE XE first. In GATE XE, if someone is having a good maths background, they certainly go for in XE, that is engineering sciences. In XE, we had general aptitude as common that we don't have to talk about. Mathematics as compulsory subject of 15 marks. Then we have thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, polymer science, food technology, atmospheric sciences, and solid mechanics. These are the couple of options. Among that, we have to choose two of the subjects. It may be thermodynamics and food technology, it may be fluid mechanics and food technology, it may be polymer science and food technology, or for a person who has background of a mechanical engineering or something else, they can go for either thermodynamics and fluid mechanics or thermo and solid mechanics, and any two of the combination that you can go for. Okay, so it totally depends on the background of a person what option that we choose. Okay, that is one thing. Now coming to GATE Excel, it is life sciences. As life sciences moreover deals with microbiology, biochemistry, geology, botany, and one another subject that we have is food technology. So chemistry being a compulsory subject of 25 marks, and then we have food technology, and with food technology we have option as either microbiology or biochemistry. So these two options we can choose. Going ahead, we can go with eligibility. So any student who is either in third year currently, they are they are eligible to appear for the examinations, and in fourth year also, if you're in fourth year in last year of your degree, then also you are eligible. So you need to have a 4-year degree very specifically. After that, 4 year, once you have a 4-year degree, then you can appear anytime, no problem. That there high time that you can after 2 years, 3 years, anytime you can appear. Okay. Another thing is like what is the benefit of perks that you can ask now after gate qualification? A lot of people ask either do you have a PSUs or not, or what the colleges that will be getting, or what the scholarships that are, right? So after getting gate examination, then we'll be getting gate rank and gate score. Gate rank and gate score are different. You might have a same gate rank, but might have a different gate score. Then after that, then once you get into the college, let it be any colleges, and through I'll just give a little bit idea. I will discuss more with other people as well. We have kind of if you understand, we have IITs. Few of the IITs, let it be IT Bombay, we have a Sitara program. In IT Guwahati, we have a two program, School of Agro Rural Technology, International Master Degree in Food Science Technology, that a food tech program. In IT Kharagpur, we have a food process engineering department. In IT BHU, that also we are eligible by chemical engineering. And coming to NITs, NIT Rourkela, we have a food process engineering. And coming to other national institute of national importance, some of the institutions are there at national level, which is very famous in this sector. Those are NIFTEM Tanjore, NIFTEM Sonipat, both of the NIFTEM, and then ICT, three of the campuses of ICT. Then we have ICT Mumbai, ICT Jalna, and ICT Bhubaneswar. Then we have a Tezpur University, Jadavpur University, uh, some of the other institutions that is very particular they are dealing with. Okay, CIT Kokrajhar as well. Okay, that is one thing. That once you get into the colleges, that you get a scholarship of 12,400. That is the major thing. After that, there are very different processes that institutions follow for masters. Some may be asking to go through the interview. Some may be asking to submit SOPs. Someone can directly give you admissions. Okay, so that is the one thing, and moreover we'll come to know with the discussion. So yeah, this is the in nutshell that we have to know about the gate. Now I'd like to just introduce other members, other panel members also. Let it be my friend Vishal Thakur. He has been doing his masters and PhDs from foreign universities. He has also qualified gate in 2020 in agriculture engineering with all India rank 34. And I had background of engineering sciences. I had XC as my subject, optional as a thermodynamics, and I had all India rank 66. And coming to Akanksha Panchal, she's from VNKB Parbhani, and she is the recent graduate. She's going to be a graduate from VNKB Parbhani, and she has the rank of 331 in Excel Life Sciences as a major in microbiology subject, that is optional. And Aryan Mehta with the same rank, 331. And Alma P. Joby, she has a rank of, I have written down, so Alma has a 1739 rank in fluid mechanics. It depends. I'd like to also tell you a little bit about why the rank differs. It depends on the what stream that you have chosen. Coming to Vaishnavi, which is thermodynamics as optional, she has a rank 1807. Okay. So welcome everyone. And I'd like to just ask Vishal in nutshell and a very brief what students should focus on and why someone should start preparation in a year or two. Maybe someone can start in second year itself if they are particularly want to go for higher studies. So please, Vishal.
Yes, thank you, Raju, for a brief introduction. So let's start with the one story. So when I was in the engineering or when I was in the bachelor, so maybe up to 2 years, I was completely unaware that what I want to do, whether I should prepare for the some job or for the higher studies. So based on like when I started preparation, it was bit it's in the 3.5 year or the last year of the bachelor. So the time duration is very less for preparation for that exam or whatever we are planning to prepare. Okay. So what happens if we are starting early for the preparation, then we have enough number of time or let's say enough number of years in order to excel even the small concept. Sometimes what happen like 8 months or 1 year is not sufficient to practice that much so that we will be unable to uh, excel in the or we will be doing some silly mistakes in the exam. So if we are preparing for 3 years, then all the important formulas will be on our tips, all the practice we will be doing. And since we started early, so the accuracy plays a role in high rank, so that we will be excelling in the accuracy part. So that's why if those who are in the second year, they have to start early if they are planning for the research field. It's also applicable for the other government job exam also. As early as you will start, then the probability of getting success is higher. Particularly coming sticking to the research part. So if you are qualifying some higher exam like say GATE, so if you are qualifying that exam with good rank, then you will have opportunity to get in the very good IITs. Even there are some foreign universities which accept the GATE score as a basic. Let's say even if you don't have any IELTS or any GRE, then they consider the GATE exam as a benchmark and they take the admission. The one very good and world high rank university is the NTU or NUS Singapore. They accept the GATE rank as a benchmark, and otherwise it's very difficult to get there. So if you have very good gate score, you don't have to give any GRE. So that is a very easily accessible university if you have very good gate score. So there are similar other universities which accept. So that's why you need to start preparation early. And if you have enough time, and with the coursework, you are following the formulas, or let's say in a way which we are helping, like we are providing everything in a crispy manner, so that you will have enough time to memorize those formula, how to apply those formula, and enough questions to practice, right? Apart from that, so for an university aspect, I have covered. In the research field also, there are some PSUs, as Raju mentioned, that we have some opportunity for PSUs also. And if you want to go for higher studies, PhD, so IIT will provide you the better platform to even go for the PhD. If you are sticking to the masters, let's say if you want to do masters from IIT, then you can get very good IIT, and then from after completing the masters, the probability of getting a PhD in the foreign universities, the chances will be higher if you are pursuing your masters from very good college. And of course, IIT is a good platform for getting exposed to the international environment. Yeah, so that's all from my side. And if you have any particular question, then you can ask me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyone,
right.
anyone
Thank you,
of you.
Vishal. Yeah. So people would be asking as time passes. Thank you, Vishal, for sharing a very good opinion that no and mostly focused on how you can go for a foreign universities, and you can do masters, and moreover you can go with the research background. So we also have a panel in Mansi Chopra. She is currently a PhD student at IIT Roorkee, and she has also done masters. She has a major in chemical engineering, and she is from IIT Guwahati, from in masters basically. So I'd like to call Mansi. If you can hear me, share your thoughts why people should start earlier. Right.
Hello, sir, and hello, everyone.
Yeah.
So, so as both of my colleagues already explained you why like you have to give this examination. What are the options available if you give this examination? Okay, if you are in second year, obviously you have an edge. You can start early. And why to start early? If I stick with this question only, so I can answer it. Suppose, for example, parallelly you can be able to excel in your semester exams, because more or less most of the subjects are common. Okay, so you will be getting good marks. You will be having a good CGPA throughout your BTech. It will help you in that also. Plus, if you start early, it means you can practice, you can make yourself perfect in every subject. Okay, otherwise we have to cut down some time from some subjects, and we have to be very selective. So to do that smart work, again you need a mentor. So if you like start early, you can be target under 50 or under 10, like that you can at least target, because that's why you are starting early, right? Because you want to achieve something big. Otherwise, most of the students are giving gate and they are preparing self. So what makes the difference? Difference is how much you are putting your efforts in a particular subject. So it's about time only. So according to me, if you start early, it will be very helpful for you. Otherwise, suppose if you are in third year, again you have an edge. अभी भी आपके पास एक साल है. You can start now, and you can parallelly crack examination when you will be in your final year, and those are in final year. So again मैं ये बोलूंगी, time बढ़ता जा रहा है. If you really want to give this gate, don't be wait for 1 year drop or something, then कि मैं job के साथ prepare करेंगे, है ना? कुछ don't think like that. If you want to prepare, just start preparation, because this is not exam where you have to write some subjective questions, subjective answers. Okay, you should be you have to develop the skill which is required for this examination. So that skill is how to approach the questions. So learning is a different thing. Learning the concepts from a mentor is a different thing, and understanding the approach of the question like takes a lot of effort and a lot of pain. So that I feel you have to start early for this thing. Okay.
Right. Well, Mansi has told many important points. That she was telling about one thing, that is understanding the concepts. It really takes time, and once if you do practice, then you realize that what is to be focused, and how to do the questions more important. Okay, now there's something called if you know, and if someone has already done, coming with their experiences, and knowing from their experiences how was their pain, how was their journey, that teaches you a lot. Now inviting with Akanksha Panchal, Aryan Mehta, and Vaishnavi, and Alma. If you guys there, please turn camera. So we are going to just discuss about that. So I'd like to invite Akanksha Panchal first. How please uh, start with okay, Akanksha Panchal. How is your journey? What are the things that you'd like to tell with the upcoming students who are willing to prepare for GATE and all?
यस सर, थैंक यू। मैंने थर्ड ईयर में आपका कोचिंग ज्वाइन किया था। तब टाइम मतलब एक ही मंथ था मेरे पास, एज अ क्रैश कोर्स आपका ज्वाइन किया था। मुझे लास्ट में पता चला कि गेट एग्ज़ाम क्या होता है, कैसा होता है, थर्ड ईयर के लास्ट में। और जब से मैंने कोचिंग ज्वाइन की आपकी, तो मतलब हेल्पफुल रहा। आपका रिविज़न चल रहा था और टेस्ट सीरीज़, उससे मैंने मतलब 1 महीने में ठीक-ठाक तो मार्क्स पा लिए। लेकिन उसी टाइम मतलब मैंने फिक्स किया कि मुझे इसी कोचिंग से आगे अच्छे से करना है। तो नेक्स्ट ईयर मैंने फिर से आपका पूरा कोर्स जॉइन किया। और हमें तो पता है मतलब गेट एग्ज़ाम कितना हार्ड होता है, उसके लिए डिटर्मिनेशन और कंसिस्टेंसी इम्पोर्टेंट है। उसके साथ ही
Right,
प्रॉपर गाइडेंस भी इम्पोर्टेंट है। कितने सिलेबस इतना वास्ट है, और कौन सा पॉइंट कितना कितने डेप्थ तक हमें जाना है, ये सिर्फ एक्सपीरियंस से पता चलता है। और ये
true.
सब मुझे पता चला जो हमारे एग्रोविजन फॉर यू के मेंटर्स थे, सुमैया मैम, राजू सर, अंकिता मैम, इनसे बहुत हेल्प मिली कि डेप्थ कितना जाना है, कितना सिलेबस कवर करना है।
आकांक्षा, क्या क्या चैलेंजेस रहे आपको एक सालों में? मतलब जैसे इंटर्नशिप भी रही, राइट? यू हैड इंटर्नशिप इन द लास्ट, ओके, और पूरे एक साल मैनेज करना, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट, राइट? तो क्या क्या चैलेंजेस रहे दैट यू फेस, लाइक टू डील विथ ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स? तो केमिस्ट्री इज वेरी डिफरेंट, माइक्रोबायोलॉजी इज डिफरेंट, फूड टेक्नोलॉजी इज डिफरेंट, जनरल एप्टीट्यूड, सो चार सब्जेक्ट डिफरेंट इंटरेस्ट के सब्जेक्ट, हाउ डिड यू मैनेज?
हाँ, यस, 1 साल तो मतलब कम ही पड़ता है पूरा सिलेबस कवर करने के लिए। तो मेरे हिसाब से सेकेंड ईयर से स्टार्ट करना चाहिए, सो दैट इनफ टाइम मिलता है और अच्छे से प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं, ईच एंड एवरी पॉइंट कवर कर सकते हैं। ये सब बेनिफिशियल ही होगा अगर सेकेंड ईयर से स्टार्ट किया तो। ये मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है।
राइट,
और
राइट, राइट,
लास्ट ईयर में तो मतलब इंटर्नशिप होता है, फिर प्रोजेक्ट, वो सब बातें होती है, टाइम निकल जाता है ये सब में। तो मेरे हिसाब से सेकेंड ईयर से स्टार्ट करना इज बेटर।
right, right. Thank you, Akansha. Coming to Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi is going to share her experiences. She's also from thermodynamics background, so she'll be having kind of a different experiences, being major as a thermodynamics and mathematics.
Hello everyone. So first of all, now I will share my journey. So मैंने कैसे स्टार्ट किया था। एक पहली बात तो एक मेरा फॉल्ट था जो मुझे शेयर करना चाहिए, आप सबको ऐसा लगता है, क्योंकि फॉल्ट से ही सीखते हैं सब लोग। सो सबसे
Right,
मेरा पहला फॉल्ट था कि मैंने लास्ट ईयर में प्रिपरेशन चालू किया था। सो लास्ट ईयर मैंने गेट का प्रिपरेशन चालू किया, एग्रीविजन ज्वाइन किया, बट मैं ना इतना अच्छे से नहीं हो पाया था लास्ट ईयर, सो आई अनएबल टू क्रैक इट। सो आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग ग्रेजुएशन, सो मैं एक एक था मेरा, मैं अपने गोल को स्टिक थी क्योंकि मेरे को एमटेक करना ही था। सो देन इन 2023, सो मैंने अपना प्रिपरेशन अगेन स्टार्ट किया। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सिलेबस पूरा राइट डाउन करके वगैरह अच्छे से सिलेबस स्टडी किया, फिर एक एक चीज करते गई। देन आई रियलाइज कि सिलेबस बहुत वास्ट है, जितना आप डीप में पढ़ते जाओगे आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि दिन कम पढ़ रहे हैं हमें। सो इट इज बेटर आप जितना अर्ली स्टार्ट करोगे उतना बेटर रहेगा आपके लिए। एंड नेक्स्ट थिंग विच आई वांटेड टू शेयर कि रिवीजन इज मस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट। अगर आप रिवाइज नहीं करोगे तो एट द लास्ट मोमेंट आपको बहुत टेंशन होगा, क्योंकि आप स्टार्ट करते हो प्रिपरेशन मई से, जून से, और इतने सारे सब्जेक्ट्स, इतने सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स, फॉर्मूलीज। सो यू शुड रिवाइज। हर एक फॉर्मूला आपको रिवाइज करना पड़ेगा, रोज एक फॉर्मूला की लिस्ट बना के वो रिवाइज करना। और डिवाइड करो सब्जेक्ट को, जैसे कि मैंने किया था थर्मोडायनामिक्स और मैंने मैथ्स स्टार्ट किया था पहले, क्योंकि अकॉर्डिंग टू मी फूड टेक्नोलॉजी थोड़ा सा मेरे लिए ये था, थेरी सब्जेक्ट है, तो थेरी सब्जेक्ट को मैंने लास्ट में किया था, क्योंकि थेरी हमें याद रखना पड़ता है। सो इट इज बेटर
Right.
टू गो विथ थर्मोडायनामिक्स फर्स्ट। और मैं स्पेशली मतलब थैंकफुल हूँ सोमैया मैम को, क्योंकि सोमैया मैम की वजह से मेरा मतलब थर्मो मेरा इतना स्ट्रांग नहीं था। सो बिकॉज ऑफ हर ओनली मेरा थर्मो बहुत स्ट्रांग हुआ। देन जो नोट्स थे वो बहुत हेल्पफुल थे एग्रीविजन के, क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है, हम अगर बुक ले लेंगे और नोट्स मतलब बनाना चालू करेंगे, देन इट विल बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट, बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है ऐसे बुक लेके नोट्स वगैरह करना। सो या रेडीमेड नोट्स थे, सो इट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर मी, और हर एक चीज बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ था नोट्स में। सो या इट वाज फ्रॉम माय साइड।
Okay, thank you, Vaishnavi. Coming to no, Aryan, can you hear me? Please, Aryan.
Yeah. First of all, I will tell you about my journey, that what I went for GATE exam. It was during the COVID period in 2020, and I was having internship. So that year I decided, because I was feeling that I am not doing anything. Now I was also sitting idly at home, and I have taken internship because in a nearby home because COVID. So I decided to took for GATE exam. My first attempt in life sciences, but it was not a serious attempt. But to my surprise, I did studied well, and because my fresh knowledge of food technology was still there, I was able to barely pass the exam. But my rank was around air all India rank 3000 and something. So by the time I returned to college and I took a research project, I took a project in in a project, a research paper type. So that time I got more serious about that I should go into the research line. So, and because 2021 again COVID peak hits, so we don't have a good placement that year, and I also started again preparing. My big first fault I had done was that I decided to switch from life sciences to engineering sciences, because I was confident like that I could do for in maths and in thermodynamics. This is probably the biggest mistake I actually regretted, and I actually failed by 1/3 marks in XE. So I am someone that is got cleared in first attempt, failed in second attempt. Now this year, third attempt. Now the biggest challenges in GATE exam that most students feel. First of all, unlike other subjects in like civil, mechanical, you can go to get good coaching. Okay. And even for subjects like engineering sciences, you can actually get good coaching, like for subjects like thermodynamics, fluid mechanics. But problem क्या है कि वो लोग मैकेनिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से पढ़ाते हैं, फिर आपको उसका
Oh,
मेंटर से वो नहीं मिलेगा, फूड टेक्नोलॉजी वाला नहीं, उनको पता भी नहीं फूड टेक्नोलॉजी सब्जेक्ट भी होता है या नहीं, वो इग्नोर करेंगे। और ये सेम सर माइक्रोबायोलॉजी में भी होता है। इनफैक्ट ये बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है कि आपको क्वेश्चंस अच्छे से नहीं मिलते, कि मतलब क्या
right.
आएगा क्या नहीं आएगा। ये एक मेरा सबसे बड़ा था। फिर इसके बाद मुझे लास्ट ईयर मुझे अक्टूबर में, मतलब सितंबर अक्टूबर में पता चला एग्रीविजन एक चीज थी, because I was not aware, and I took the crash course because for the notes and all these and the mock test important. So फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मेरा डिसीजन तो देखो, मेरा एक सजेशन है कि जब भी आप गेट की प्रिपरेशन करें सेकंड ईयर से या फिर नेक्स्ट टू मतलब थर्ड ईयर से स्टार्ट, बट सेकंड ईयर बेस्ट है, क्योंकि उस समय फिर आप जो सब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं बायोकेमिस्ट्री, माइक्रोबायोलॉजी एंड फूड इंजीनियरिंग, फूड टेक्नोलॉजी, ये आपको मिलता है। उस समय आपके पास एक फ्रेश नॉलेज होती है और उनके आप अगर नोट्स अच्छे से बनाते हैं तो उस समय आपको डिसाइड कर लेना चाहिए कि आपको करियर क्या चूज करना है, आपको रिसर्च करनी है, आपको गेट में जाना, आपको क्या टाइम एमबीए करना है। तो वो चीज मैं जरूर बोलूंगा। मेरे साथ यही सबसे बड़ा फॉल्ट था कि मैंने अपना उस समय करियर डिसाइड नहीं किया था। एंड कमिंग बैक टू द गेट एग्जाम, एंड क्योंकि और हाँ एक चीज ये भी है कि मतलब गेट एग्जाम में मतलब जैसे मॉक टेस्ट एंड नोट्स आपको इजीली कहीं मिलते नहीं है, ये एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है। या तो कुछ लोग फिर बुक्स खरीदते हैं, दूसरे दूसरे सोर्सेज देखते हैं। फूड टेक्नोलॉजी का एक वो मोटी सी ऑब्जेक्टिव फूड साइंस ही होती है, लेकिन उनमें कोई थ्योरी और मैटर ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं है। सो
नहीं है।
भाई ये मैं बोलूंगा कि आप नोट्स अच्छे से पढ़ो, और मॉक टेस्ट इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट। मोस्ट स्टूडेंट्स उनको सब पता होता है, पर उनको ये पता नहीं होता क्वेश्चन कैसे आता है। इस ईयर इजी टू इजी क्वेश्चन भी आ जाता है, लेकिन बच्चे उसका जवाब नहीं दे पाते। जस्ट फॉर दिस फॉर एग्जांपल दिस ईयर उन्होंने क्वेश्चन दिया कि बफर सॉल्यूशन क्या है, पर ऐसी सिंपल सिंपल चीजें भी कई स्टूडेंट्स मिस्टेक कर देते हैं। एक नंबर का क्वेश्चन है, बच्चा भूल जाता है। एक क्वेश्चन ये आया था, कौन सा इनमें से एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड है। सो इम्पोर्टेंट ये भी है कि आप क्वेश्चन को भी आप सीरियसली लो। क्योंकि बहुत बच्चे नहीं करते और ऐसे ऐसे मार्क्स फिर छूट जाते हैं। एक नंबर से कम 5 to 10 गेट स्कोर का डिफरेंस आ जाता है पेपर में पूरा। सो टेक दिस
राइट।
सीरियसली, मतलब नोट्स बनाओ अच्छे से। एंड मतलब मैं यही बोलूंगा एप्टीट्यूड को अच्छे से दो, क्योंकि उसमें एक्यूरेसी बहुत मैटर करती है। और एप्टीट्यूड गेट की मतलब थोड़ी सी लॉजिकल एप्टीट्यूड टाइप आती है, जो आप कंपटीशन एग्जाम में भी इजी होती है, बट उसको आप प्रैक्टिस करते रहो। और मैंने जैसे लाइफ साइंसेस दिया, तो इसमें केमिस्ट्री का एक बेनिफिट ये होता है कि वो 12th तक की मतलब 11th 12th का पूछते हैं। तो उसमें भी आप अगर इजीली आप पढ़ते हो, तो इसमें आपको इजीली रिकॉल कर पाते हो चीजों को। जो मेन चैलेंज आता है कि आपको फिर ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट क्या लेना पड़ता है बायोकेमिस्ट्री और माइक्रोबायोलॉजी में। तो मेरे साथ भी यही प्रॉब्लम हुई थी। मैंने फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में बायोकेमिस्ट्री ली थी, बट दिस ईयर मैंने माइक्रोबायोलॉजी ली थी। और तो इसलिए इसका भी आप अच्छे से डिसीजन करना कि आपको कौन सा सब्जेक्ट में आप इजी फील कर रहे हो। और फूड टेक्नोलॉजी ये आपका बेस सब्जेक्ट है, इसको आप स्ट्रॉन्ग करो। 30 मार्क्स का आता है उसमें, 30-35 का। ट्राई टू स्कोर मोर देन 20 इन दिस सेक्शन, बिकॉज दिस इज योर एंड यस। बिकॉज ये भी है कि आपको मतलब एग्रीविजन फॉर यू, मतलब उसके अगर आप थ्रू करते हो, आपको नोट्स और आपको मॉक टेस्ट और आपको मेंटरशिप, आपको गाइडेंस ही मिलती है। क्योंकि ये आपको कहीं और अभी मिलने मतलब बहुत रेयरली केसेस हैं जो आपको मिलेगी है। तो मैं इनको बिल्कुल थैंक यू कहना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि इस ईयर आई एम एबल टू स्कोर ईयर 3000 इन 2020, नाउ ईयर 331। सो इट इज अ बिग जंप।
Well,
थैंक यू वेरी
that's big jump. Thank you, Aryan. Thank you so much. So now the next one is
So hi everyone, my name is Alma and I have scored and I have taken engineering sciences. So Pele, I think I have to talk about my mistakes, what I have done and all. First of all, you should start prepare from second year onwards, because I got to know that you like I am from dairy technology background, so I never knew that we could actually give gate examination. So I got to know about from my senior Alia. So she was from 16 batch. So she had written this exam and she was qualified, and she's now in NIFTEM. So she told me that aggravation for you is there, like you can join. So I actually thought about giving an attempt in 2021. Yes, 2021. But at that time, like it was time, like 2022 February exam was there. So I barely had kind of 2 months of time. So there was no use of it. So I did not join. So after that, in 2022, I joined in April, I think so, in in aggravation for you in April. So at that time also, I thought that I was in my last year, so I thought I'll have enough time to prepare. It was first mistake I have done, because I thought that internship is there, like we can do parallelly studies and all. I thought like that, but it is not going to happen like that. It's going to be very hectic. I did my internship in Haryana Nestle, so it was very hectic there also. I had a full year of internship, so it was very hectic. So that was the first mistake I have committed. Secondly, I have not given. I have given a subjective subject section test and all. I have attempted it, but I haven't attempted mock test. Like only, I think I have only attempted 2 mock tests and all. Other than that, I did not do. So attempting mock test is very big thing, because it gives you a very good like support to your preparation. Thirdly, I have chosen my optional subject as fluid mechanics and food. So at first I was very skeptical about it, because I saw that only 2 people were there in fluid mechanics. Baki all were in thermodynamics. So at some point I felt like क्या मैंने कोई गलती की है क्या, मैंने क्या गलती की कि choosing करने में कुछ गलती की है क्या. So I was really much worried about it. But eventually I got like I liked fluid more than thermodynamics. Even if it was in 11th and all, I did not like thermodynamics that much. But when I came to this graduation part, I liked fluid more. So Mansi ma'am was there. She was a saver for me. Actually, I can say that from November onwards, she was continuously behind me, and one of my friend was also there. So she actually pushed me a lot. She was taking continuously classes from November to February, not February, January last, and she was
January last,
also
right?
yes. So she was giving us sectional tests, and she would used to only one particular class for like doubt solving, and if there is any kind of mistakes that we have done in the sectional test, she'll clear it up. Sometimes me and my friend cannot even attend the class, so she'll be only taking class for only two people. That is the most struggling part, I guess. That is why I'm saying that she plays an important role in my life and for my gate exam also. And for food technology, Sumaya ma'am, like she is on point. Like she gives everything what is needed. Like one friend told that there is big books, मोटा मोटा books होता है जो concepts deeply होता है वो होता है पर we have to know that till this only we have to
It is
study.
important.
Yes. So
Right.
Sumaya ma'am helped with that also. So so that is from my part. If you like, if you're confused between thermodynamics and or any kind of optional subjects, you just have to think which is your which subject is you likely to do better. So if you like fluid more, then go for fluid. If you like thermodynamics more, go for thermodynamics. So that is from my part, sir.
Right. Thank you, everyone. So now we are moving to the next section of the this session, and the section is question answer. People has asked a couple of questions. So which college accepts GATE Excel score? So except IT Kharagpur, every college that is there in the domain that accepts GATE score or GATE Excel score. Then another question is how to prepare well for GATE examination, that we have already discussed enough, plenty of the things. Do you read some extra books or notes from AgriVision for your enough? So yeah, with experiences of others that you have already come to know what we have shared till now, that our notes is enough, and through that, although we'll be just covering through the lectures, of course. Then after that, how much GATE score is required for admission to college like ICT in Mumbai or NIFTEM? So almost if you're getting 45 to 50 marks, and then you are eligible. Surely you will be getting into the NIFTEM or ICT, whatever you want. Selection criteria and cutoff. So this is very different. You can connect with AgriVision for you number. Uh, and we have can BTech agriculture student apply for MTech food technology at CFTRI? If yes, then want to know about placements. Uh, this is something very different question. So yeah, if BTech agriculture is to apply for MTech food technology, and first thing is if BTech agriculture, if you want to go for CFTRI, you have to pass the CFTRI examination, and that is MSc course there. So you don't have to worry about the MTech. If you want to do MTech, so you have to pass either CUT for some of the colleges or GATE. Tips and tricks for GATE 2024 exam. So we have already shared enough of that. What the best time to start preparation for GATE? So I have till now I can say that everyone who have shared the experiences, they have already given enough of that what exactly to be needed, and when you can start. So with if I'll conclude, Sumay, are you there? If any one point from everyone side, one major point that you'd like to tell with the students, final round. So Vishal sir, one line you can think everyone that you would like to tell as a punchline from your side. Mansi, starting from you, a punchline from you would be to the student. Alma, you also be ready. Everyone, Vaishnavi, Aryan, one line that would like to tell with the students.
यस फ्रॉम माय साइड मैं ये कहूँगी इस पूरे बात का कंक्लूजन ये है कि अगर पेपर कम टाइम में देना है तो मेंटरशिप ले लो, अदरवाइज पेपर क्रैक करना आसान है, 2-3 साल में तो सबका हो जाता है, लेकिन जल्दी करना है तो गाइडेंस के अंडर आ जाओगे तो जल्दी हो जाएगा.
Right. Vishal sir, one line.
Yeah, from my side, the guidance to the students will be, let's say, if you're preparing, then start early and be consistent. Don't lose your
Right.
consistency.
Right. Thank you. Akanksha.
यस, मैंने स्टार्टिंग से ही बोल दिया था कि मेंटरशिप इम्पोर्टेंट है और दिस इज द बेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Vaishnavi, you right. Audible.
Yes. From my side, if you wanted to crack the GATE exam, then most important is a proper guidance. And yes, if you wanted to crack it, so I think जितना जल्दी पॉसिबल हो सके उतना जल्दी प्रिपेयर करना स्टार्ट करो. तो ऐसा नहीं रहता कि टाइम बहुत ज्यादा है, वो बाद में समझ में
Very
आता है.
true.
तो या
Very true. Right, Aryan, please.
ओके, मैं भी यही सेम चीज बोलना चाहूंगा कि प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट वेरी अर्ली फ्रॉम सेकंड ईयर ऑनवर्ड्स एंड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट मॉक टेस्ट दो, क्योंकि देखो पेपर अनप्रेडिक्टेबल आता है. कभी कभी है ना मल्टीपल सिलेक्ट क्वेश्चन टाइप ज्यादा आ जाता है, कभी कभी मैच द फॉलोइंग ज्यादा आ जाता है. लोगों को पता ही नहीं होता
True.
क्वेश्चन कैसे आता है. कभी कभी बहुत सिंपल 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन आता है जिसको हम बिल्कुल ही इग्नोर कर देते हैं. सो मॉक टेस्ट आप रेगुलर दो, है ना. जो भी हो, आपके सेक्शनल टेस्ट हो, गेट टेस्ट हो, मतलब सेक्शनल टेस्ट आप कोशिश करो डेली देने की, और गेट टेस्ट जो है हफ्ते में एक बार दो, और उनको आप है ना देख लो कि कहाँ कहाँ गलती हुई है. बिकॉज क्योंकि इसमें एक चीज ये होती है, 3 घंटा कोई नहीं बैठना चाहता, और इसमें सभी लोग आलस करता है, और ये सभी एग्जाम के लिए है.
True. True. Very true. And also one of the good thing, Aryan has qualified many of the examination. He's already qualified for GCAT as well. He has qualified for some government examinations as well. So he's a multi-talented guy.
Actually, I
Right.
am just on a 2 year drop. Don't take me as an example. So I am preparing for backups also. So that's why.
Right. So once you are in their field, that is also, I have seen couple of people preparing for
Yeah.
years, but also not able to crack many examination because of lack of good strategy. So that also very counts a very good point. Okay. Alma is the last and your thumb rule. Okay,
सर
cool. Okay,
सॉरी.
go on.
ओके, थंब रूल कुछ नहीं कि फोकस रहो फर्स्ट थिंग, एंड एग्जाम टफ होगा, समटाइम्स इट विल बी इजी, यू हैव टू वर्क एनीवेज, एंड एग्जाम्स मॉक टेस्ट दो, सेक्शनल टेस्ट दो, दैट इज मस्ट, दैट इज द मोस्ट biggest thumb rule I can say, and be calm
Right.
and do revision.
Right. Thank you, everyone. So thank you for joining. I hope this session is going to help a lot of people. This is going to be a gist of what is important and when to start is important. And the journey of everyone, the experience of everyone is going to make impact for a lot of people. I'd like to, once we'll be uploading on the YouTube as well, these videos. You can say to your juniors, they'll be coming to know with your experiences what is important. And also coming to the last, Agrivision for you has started already a new package. For the next year students who is going to target for 2024. So you can connect us and to know more about that. Okay. So thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. All the best. Good night.